Mosaics are a huge part of the ancient world. The process of taking small fingernail-sized stones and creating elaborate designs was highly appreciated during this time. Covering the floors and walls of bedrooms, dining rooms, public baths, etc., they each had their own importance. However, there still lies some mystery within them, specifically Nilotic mosaics. Nilotic mosaics showed Roman fascination with Egyptian culture and exoticism, but what do they actually represent? Together, we'll try to find out. One of the most well-known Nilotic mosaics is the Palestrina mosaic. Discovered in 1600, the Praenestine creator is unknown. It's dated back to around 100 BC and was originally the flooring for an artificial grotto below the sanctuary of Fortuna Primigenia. Now, it sits in the Museo Nazionale Prenestino. The mosaic is 5.9 meters wide by 4.3 meters tall. The mosaic depicts 20 different hunting scenes and animals in the Nile River. When it was first removed from its original location, it was handled so roughly that its original fragments were scattered and or damaged. This led to it becoming the Barberini mosaic, and it needing to be renewed, making it very hard for people to figure out what was truly there. Because of this, many fight over what it truly means. Much of the original mosaic was made from Cassiano del Po's copy of it, who was an art collector and was excellent at assembling drawings and copies of drawings. There are many issues with his copies, though. He and his youngest brother, Carlo Antonio del Pozo, were known for the Museo Cartaceo, the paper museum, which was a collection of over 7,000 watercolor, drawing, and prints assembled by them. This means his brother contributed to his art collection as well as other minor artists he commissioned. Also, some of his works are separated into different sheets, and each sheet varies greatly in quality. One side of the story is that the mosaic is exactly what it looks like. The top of the mosaic shows a bird's-eye view of the Nile flooding, with hunting parties searching for exotic animals. The hunters are suspected to be members of a royal expedition from Alexandria. The middle shows huts, temples, usually found in Middle Egypt. The bottom shows peasant life of Alexandrian Greeks. Throughout the mosaic, easily recognizable animals are shown, such as hippopotami, crocodiles, ducks, cows, etc. The mosaic also is carefully labeled with Greek inscriptions of the Nilotic fauna. Some say that the mosaic is like a guide to what can be found in the Nile and the everyday life of Roman Egypt. Another side of the story is that the Nile is Poseidon and the Egyptians are his children. The Nile floods so that Egypt may use its boats and the fields become fertile land. Poseidon is providing for his children. It is also said that the mosaic represents the matrimony between the Nile and the land. The mosaic was dedicated to the goddess Fortuna, who is commonly associated with the Egyptian goddess Isis. So, the mosaic is also known as the matrimony of Osiris and Isis, who are Egyptian gods, and through them was born Horus, the personification of new crops. There's another idea that the mosaic might, in fact, show the Egyptians fighting dinosaurs. This is one of the sillier conspiracies, however, but the large reptiles in the mosaic seem too large to be average crocodiles. It's always possible, but the Romans usually shrunk the size of people within their mosaics, so the oversized crocodiles were placed on purpose. But through all this controversy, there isn't an exact answer. So will the Palestinian mosaic remain a mystery? That's up for you to decide.